fellow limitless, sexy, sassy, saucy HBICs. How you doing on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? How are you all? I hope you're all having a fabulous, fabulous day. Into the basic bitch. If you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, please feel free to email me at manifestingwithKimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the drop box below. They're in the screens that just went by. I have 2 channel memberships that would be so amazing if you joined. We have the exclusive lives coaching, which I go live with that group every single Tuesday at 9:30-ish p.m. In that group, we are zhuzhing, we are uplifting ourselves. We are sharing tips and tricks and sharing any successes we may have had. And we do not talk about circumstances or old stories. No, we don't talk about your specific circumstances. If that's what you would like to talk to me about, join the hot seat group. Join the hot seat group coaching, which is on Friday mornings, 9 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. That is the group where you can get your ass in that hot seat and talk to me. Anything you want to know about your own situation, you want help, you want a tip, that's the group for you. And I'm very strict about that hot seat, meaning I do keep track who gets into the hot seat. I keep track. That way I can ensure that if you've never been in that hot seat, you have the highest percentage chance of getting into it. I do allow repeat people to get into it, but only if those who have their hands up are not newbies. If they are new or if they have never been in the hot seat, they take preference every single time. I'm very strict. So it is worth your money. I also record that group. That group session gets recorded and I upload it sometime during the following week after the session. And once you join the group, you have access to all the group calls that you weren't a part of the membership for. You can watch all of those videos. There is going to be something about your circumstance in that group. Someone has something similar to you and they're going to ask a question that you've been dying to know anyway. It'll happen. It happens every single time we have a group call. Okay. But also think about it this way. When you get in that hot seat and you want to ask me something specific about your situation, you are now being open to hearing my opinion about your circumstance, as well as answering some details. So if you're uncomfortable, that's not your thing, but you just want to be a part of it, that's okay too. You can leave your video off, right? You never have to get on camera if you don't want to. But anyway, I have that. I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have Clapper. And if you are new here, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe. You can tell I'm not used to saying that one. I would appreciate if you would subscribe and come back and see me. Yeah? Come back and see me so I can guide you to your manifestation, just like I guided my own ass into having my manifestation. Yeah? Okay. So what are we going to talk about today? Today's video is, well, I'm calling it a zhuzh video. Listen, sometimes we need a little snap, crackle, pop. Sometimes we need a snap, crackle, pop. And sometimes we need a little, uplifting, zhuzhing, and let's get your shit. Let's get your shit. Let's stop fucking around. Let's stop fucking around. Let's stop wallowing, right? We all know we don't want to be in victim state. We don't want to be sitting in victim state. We don't want to pretend that we're not having the shitty thoughts that we're having either, but we're done with that. We're done with that. So I don't give a rat's ass what's in your 3D right now. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you're not going to get your manifestation. We're done giving a shit about that 3D. If you've already done your job, and your job, when you're deciding, hey, I want to manifest that. I want to manifest that. Okay, good. You can have whatever you want. You can literally manifest absolutely anything you want. Anything. Even if, let's say, you're manifesting a specific person and that person you're manifesting is somebody you already know, or they're a celebrity, so you think that you don't have a chance because they're a celebrity. Yes, you can manifest all of that. You can manifest any kind of specific person. But you've got to start deciding that you are gonna fucking have it. And you're going to stop being like a wimpy little flower in the wind getting thrown all over the place. You're going to stop doing that today. You're going to decide, hey, I want my manifestation and I'm going to fucking have it. And I'm not going to let anything get in my goddamn way. Ever. Ever, ever. Yeah, you're going to start thinking and talking like me. You don't have to swear, okay? They just roll off my tongue, okay? I'm never going to change. I don't want to change. Yeah, I like who I am. However, you need to like who you are. You need to start deciding that you are a badass. Whatever that means to you. Whatever that means to you. Badass doesn't have to mean talking like me. Badass doesn't mean anything other than you're going to stop accepting bullshit you don't like. If you're not joyful, if you're not happy with what you're living in your 3D, then this is it. You're done fucking around. You're done. You're done. Our happiness, our joy, our relationships, that's all fucking attainable. It's all attainable. And we're not taking no anymore. We're deciding to be the best damn versions of ourselves, regardless of what we see out here. You want to know how to manifest? I'm going to tell you the quickest way. It's start deciding to be the version of you who has that manifestation. When I mean start deciding to be that version of you, I know some of you question that. It just means today's the day I'm not gonna be old me who just took whatever life handed her or him. I'm not doing it anymore. Today's the day I make that damn decision that despite how I feel, despite what that 3D shows me, I'm gonna have what I want. Specific person says they don't like you, they don't want to be with you. It's got your feelings hurt. Okay, I hope by now you have gotten that out of your system, meaning you've cried over it, you've allowed yourself to express how you feel. Now we're done. Now we're done with it. There is no point in sitting there and replaying that shit over and over and over in your mind again. For what? So you could experience it again? No. Today's the day you realize who the hell you are. You can be listen, I don't call us all sexy, sassy, saucy for us to sit back and take shit from life that we don't want. Hell to the no. You should be outraged that your 3D isn't exactly what you want. Because we don't settle over here. We don't have to settle. Some of you guys think that you'll just take that little bit of bullshit that your SP's giving you and you think you got to settle for that because you're lucky that you're getting movement. We can celebrate our movement. We can celebrate our BBLs. But is that what we're manifesting? Or are we manifesting the full manifestation? If you're over here watching my video, you want your full manifestation. You want it. You want it just like I wanted it. But guess what? I got it. I got it. And so can you. So can you. We are done taking no for an answer from anyone or anything in this goddamn 3D. If you're new here, your 3D is past tense. It is nothing but old thoughts. So we're going to stop letting that damn 3D control us. We don't do that anymore. Yeah, I'm a little saucy today, but some of us need it. Some of us need it. You need to know who the hell you are. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're sexy. You're sassy. You're saucy. You're amazing. You want to hear it in the I am? Yeah, I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am saucy. I am sassy. I am happy. I'm living my damn dream life. I'm fucking unstoppable. There is nothing going to get in my way any damn more. I am living my best life. So can you. I don't accept anything in that 3D unless it's what I want. And you need to start having that same damn attitude because you're worth every single thing you're desiring. You're worth it. You deserve it. It's meant for you. It's your birthright to have joy, happiness, unconditional love. It's your birthright. Who gives a shit what specific person says to you? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? That's the old version of them. That's the reflection of who you used to be. But starting today, you're stopping this bullshit. Because I'll tell you what, you sitting in the anger and resentment of how they showed up is ridiculous. It's time to let that shit go too. Time to step into a little bit of love and forgiveness for that person so we can allow them to become the version of them that we want. Right? Today's the day we start seeing changes. We start seeing changes. We don't want the little pittance that we've been given. We want it all. But we got to know that we're worthy and deserving of it all. You can get your person to change overnight. I've done it. You can do it, but you got to know you can do it. You got to believe in yourself. Some of you want to sit in the thinking that, well, I don't have to believe, right? I don't have to believe. Stop arguing for things that are not benefiting you. No, it's normal to not believe. That is so normal. But eventually, through the repetition, you build faith. You build trust. But allow yourself. Most of the time, we are only good when the 3D's good. And if the 3D's not showing us what we want, we allow that to temper our mood. We allow that to rule over us. Why are we doing that? Is that us being in charge? Is that us being HBICs? If you're new here, the HBIC is head bitch in charge. You can change that B word to any word you want to, or you want to call yourself. I'm happy with calling you a bitch. I don't mind calling myself a bitch. I am the head bitch in charge. And I live my every day as if I am. That's the difference between me and some of y'all. But I know you can change. I know you can get there. Today's the day you're done with bullshit. Today's the day you're done with being unhappy. Today's it. So, what does your dream life look like? What do you think in your imagination? What do you think it would feel like to be the version of you that's finally got what you want? Huh? What would you do with yourself if it was finally all here? How would you live your life if it was here? If you're manifesting a specific person, how would you feel to know you're in your loving, fulfilling, committed relationship that you deserve right now? How do you think it would feel to be that version of you? I'm thinking seriously, how would a day in your life look like if you had it all? Start living your every day as if you are already that version of yourself. Stop letting the 3D swallow and steal your joy. 3D is old. 3D is old. And oh my God, I know it can be a struggle. There's probably nobody on this platform who is more damn understanding with how it can be tough when things are not the way you want them in your 3D. I understand. I know victim state. Victim state and I used to be besties. You might as well call us sister because that's how much I used to be in victim state. And if that's you, if you resonate with that and you look at the world like it's against you, and I'm going to tell you something else, sitting there and telling yourself, well, I've been doing this for such and such amount of time and nothing's changed. No matter how you look at that, the truth is it's a victim state. We don't do that anymore. We're letting go of that. Aren't you sick of having to be the one saying that? Aren't you tired of having to say, I've been on this journey for this long and this hasn't changed? Don't you want to stop being that version of yourself? I know in your heart you do, but you allow yourself to be sucked right back in, and we're not going to do that anymore. This is the video you're going to put on to stop that bullshit. You're the head bitch in charge of your reality. Head bitch. Head bitch in charge. Nobody can out-manifest you because nobody else is manifesting in your reality. It doesn't matter if there's a third party. Doesn't matter. Because that third party doesn't have more manifesting power in your reality than you do. That third party exists because at one time you didn't feel good about yourself and you probably feared your person was going to cheat. Today's the day we're done. At first, manifestation requires discipline because your ego will fight you. Your ego is going to fight you, and it can feel exhausting battling. That's why I say don't flip your thoughts. Don't put the pressure on to constantly affirm every time a shitty thought comes up. Unless you enjoy doing that, then you affirm your balls off. But my idea is don't fight every thought, right? Don't fight every thought. See it for what it is. Oh shit, that was old version of me. Because that's not who I am anymore. And I'm not taking no for an answer from my 3D. So that's an old me thought. It doesn't belong to me anymore. I don't have to be afraid of it. Period. We got to let go of being afraid of our thoughts. We got to let go of being afraid of our thoughts. It's time to let go. No more excuses. We're doing it today. Right now. We're doing it right now, today. Not tomorrow morning, now. Listen, every time you make the decision to be the new version of yourself, every time you return to that decision, I word it that way for a reason. Because for some reason, some of you let the word states of consciousness freak you out. You over fucking worry about, I don't know how to get in this state. I can't stay there. Don't worry about staying there. Worried about go back. Don't worry about staying there. Worry about returning. And that's why I say return to the decision. You can have a shitty day. You can be crying your balls off. You can be sitting there listening to SP say things to you that you shouldn't be listening there and tolerating. But you can do that and still in your head be making a decision like, fuck this. This is not who I am anymore. This is the last time I experience this shit. It is the last time I tolerate this shit in my 3D. Or you can be revising right on the spot. But today is the day you stop. Stop putting up with a life you don't want. Stop letting SPs run your life. Today is the day you see your value. Today's the day you know that you are amazing. You are the God of your own reality. You're the I am. But what have you been telling yourself after I am? I am what? I am what? Stop telling yourselves that you're not doing everything right. Stop telling yourself that there must still be a block because I don't see anything out here. That one is the one that outrages me the most. It ain't here yet? You don't see anything out here yet? Get back to work. You're not done. You're deciding to be the version of yourself that's having your manifestation. Period. Manifestation isn't here. You're not done. Go back to work. And it's that simple. Go back to work. And by work, I just mean deciding to be the new you. Swim in the pools of your imagination like a child would playing fucking Barbies. Swim there. Swim there and own your damn power. Own who you are. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I finally see your beauty. I see the beauty. I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am worth everything I want. I'm an unstoppable, powerful fucking bitch. I'm unstoppable. Say it. I'm unstoppable. I'm so powerful. I am the God of my reality. I refuse to accept anything but exactly what I want. I am radiant. I am amazing. I am loved. I am unconditionally loved. I am having whatever I want. I will never be that weak ass victim state, full of victim state, up to her nostrils victim state person ever again. I refuse to be her. I'm not going to be afraid of my 3D. I don't give a shit what's in my 3D. It is not going to stop me. If I see something that I don't like, I am going to remind myself that that is nothing but a manifestation of my old self. I don't have to be afraid that it's not going to go away. I don't have to be afraid of anything. As a matter of fact, until that 3D shows up with something magical, which is exactly what I'm manifesting, I'm not going to give a fuck what's out there anymore. I don't care what I see. Your SP don't have time for you right now. Your SP isn't fulfilling you. Your SP is not saying that he or she loves you. Well, then we don't need to deal with them for now because they're old news. They are a manifestation of your old self. They are reflecting old. So they're not showing up right? Good. Okay. Thank you for showing me who I used to be, but I'm not her anymore. I will never be her again. And you will value me. You will love me. You will treat me right because that's who I am now. I'm the woman who's chosen. I'm the woman who's loved. I'm the woman who's wanted, desired, pursued, chased, obsessed over. That's who the fuck I am now. So you don't want to show up right? You're gonna. Oh, you're gonna. Somebody doesn't like what you're manifesting? Do we actually give a fuck what they think? Is it their business? No. No, it's not. Shut that shit down. You do not care anymore. You're not afraid of anybody's judgment. It's not about what they want. It's not about what their opinion is. It's about what you want. Right? Yes. We don't get pushed around. And we don't have to even think that way. We don't have to sit in defense. We don't have to be on our defenses. We just have to choose who the hell we are and expect that to show up in the 3D. Period. And if it's not here yet, I'm going to say this on repeat. If what you want is not in that 3D yet, then get back to deciding who the hell you are and deny your damn senses. Be as delulu as you want. Be as delulu as needed. Because although we call ourselves delusional over here, we're really not delusional because we are the ones who are actually in the true reality. We are. This ain't it. This is the damn matrix. This is a damn illusion. Why in the hell are we letting this upset us? Why are we letting it upset us? It's old fucking news. Look at your 3D right now, and if someone in your 3D is mistreating you, goodbye 1976 weather report. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. This is not who I am anymore. I'm never going to be that version of myself ever again. So I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to shit myself over it. I'm not going to wallow in it. I'm not going to go watch 90 videos either because I don't need to keep taking in shit and then not doing something with it. That's not who I am anymore either. I am a goddamn unicorn. I am a magical fucking princess, and there is nothing going to get in my way of what I want. That's who I am now. Make that decision. Your joy, your happiness is your responsibility. I want you to tell yourselves right now, I am the version of myself that is having exactly what I want. I don't have limits. I don't have flaws. I am limitless. I am flawless because I am damn well consciousness. And consciousness is just another fancy name for God or I am or source, higher power. Use what words feel good to you. I don't care if it's fucking moonbeams. Okay, moonbeams. But that's who I am. I want you to tell yourself that. I am now the version of myself that is having exactly what I want. I know I'm limitless. I don't have limiting beliefs. My self-concept is amazing. It couldn't get any better. Any better would be Jesus Christ himself or herself. I am it. I'm a lucky girl. I'm the it girl. I'm the lucky man. I'm the lucky guy. I'm it. And I'm going to start living my life like I am it. Because I am. Not going to accept anything less anymore. I don't have to fake pretend I'm liking something if I don't. I know I'm manifesting something better. Piss off, old peeps. And that's what they are. No, I'm not saying you got to go start arguments with people in your 3D. I'm just saying look at them for what they are. Manifestation of old you. I am now the version of myself that is having exactly what I want. Over and over and over again until you start feeling that natural. That's the point of repetition, to where this starts to feel natural. You can do it. We accept nothing less than exactly what we want. We don't accept pittance. If they're showing up like shit, look at them like they're shit. Because that's what they are. They're the old shitty versions. Even if they are only reflecting us. And for some of you that have a problem with the fact that over here in manifestation land, hey, we are projecting throughout. And some of you do have an issue with that because you think it's blaming and shaming people for what they've experienced in their life. Hello. It is anything but blaming and shaming. If nothing else, it's called taking their fucking power back. Taking power back. And if that's how you see it, hello, your own victim state. Just saying, keeping it real. Keeping it real. Wouldn't you rather find out exactly how to get the shit you don't like in your life? Wouldn't you rather figure out how to change it so you can start getting exactly what you want? Huh? Mr. and Mrs. Victims? Huh? Today's it. We're done. We are done with bullshit. We are done not having what we want. Period. Okay? Even if you got to get pissy about it, today's the day. We're done. We are knowing who the hell we are. We are bad bitches. We are amazing. We are beautiful. We are sexy. We are sassy. We are saucy. And if you want a long-term, loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, then start telling yourself that's who you are. You want money? Start telling yourself that you are a multimillionaire, a multi-billionaire, or whatever it is you're manifesting financially. Tell yourself that you are the version of yourself that has it. And deny your damn senses to that 3D until it's here. Got it? So on that note, there's a little zhuzh. I felt judged. There's nothing you can't have. It's about deciding. It's making a damn decision. Be the version of yourself that has it. What would it feel like to be the you that's living the life that you're desiring? What do you think it would feel like? It doesn't matter if you've never had it. You think you want it for a reason. What's that reason? Decide that's the feeling. Decide that must be what it would feel like, because that's how it looks to me. Look at someone that you think is, amazingly beautiful, and you love the idea of, I would love to live their life. Look at that person. See how they're acting. See how they're interacting with their world. And decide that's who you are now. But put your own little spin on it so it's yours. Manifesting is not hard. The part that feels hard is letting go of your old self, breaking the habits of victim state. That can be the struggle. But if you're fucking determined enough and disciplined enough, you can do this. This will begin to feel natural. It will begin to be your normal life, to start experiencing your joys, your desires, the love relationship you want, the money you want, the health you want. Stop fucking around and start deciding you're having. We ain't accepting nothing less than exactly what we want. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow.